Yo, what's good, rookies? I am Bass Drop Keys, your friendly neighborhood Negro, and I want to welcome you guys to the first episode of the Rookie Mycologist podcast. Today, I got something special for you guys. I got an interview that I did with PhillyGoldenTeacher, PGT. Now, if you're somebody who's in the mycology community, then you already know who PGT is. He definitely don't need an introduction. But before we get into the interview, let me go over a couple of things with you guys. So first of all, if you're watching this right now, then you probably already know that the Rookie Mycologist YouTube channel got taken down by YouTube, even though I had 0 strikes. Never got a strike on my channel at all, and they still took it down, and I'm not able to get it back at all, unfortunately. But I do want to let you guys know, for the 170,000 subscribers that I had, the 9 million views that I had, if you still want to get the Rookie Mycologist content, it is now available on my website, bassdropkeys.tv. I have my entire mycology collection on the website, and I'm still making mycology videos right now. Matter of fact, I got 2 brand new videos that's dropping in a couple days. So if you're somebody who likes the Rookie Mycologist content, or you just want to support me in general, come over to my website, bassdropkeys.tv. It's $10 a month or $109 for the year. You have access to the entire Rookie Mycologist video catalog. And also, like I said, I'm making new videos that's being posted as well. Also, mycology is not the only stuff that's going to be on my website. As you guys know, I make a lot of different content, so you can look forward to all of that content being on my website as well. Right now, I'm just making sure that the entire mushroom catalog is on there before I do everything else. But there is going to be a lot of different content that I do on bassdropkeys.tv. Come over and subscribe, help your boy out. Also, if you want to support me and the channel, you still can get merch. This is the Rookie Upside Down hat. You guys already know about the Rookie shirt right here. Come over to theRookieMycologist.com. I got all my shirts, hats, slides, mugs, stickers, all the stuff that you guys have already been supporting is still on there, and I still have brand new designs that's being made right now that's going to be dropping very soon. Come over to theRookieMycologist.com. As you guys can tell, I'm not happy that my channel got deleted, but I'm not going to stop right here. I didn't spend the last 2 years building up this brand just for them to take it away. They can knock me down, but they can't knock me out. So we're going to keep it going. Also, if you want to get the full unedited podcast videos, come over to my website, bassdropkeys.tv. The interview that I did with PGT actually went 1 hour and 10 minutes. As you guys already probably figured out and know, everything that we talked about, I cannot put on YouTube. So if you want to get the full unedited conversation between me and PGT, it's on the website right now, bassdropkeys.tv. Come over and try it out and see for yourself. You do get a 3-day trial, so that way you can see for yourself if it's worth your money and your time. And the last thing that I want to tell you guys before we get into the interview is, don't forget that I do have a Discord. The link will be in the description. My website is how I'm sharing my mushroom content and other content with you guys, and how I'm able to talk with you guys on a regular basis is in my Discord. I do have a forum on my website. You'll see it on bassdropkeys.tv. There's a forum, so if you want to talk about different topics on there, and you can leave comments on every video on the site as well. We can have a conversation there as well. But for the most part, my Discord is where I'm interacting with you guys every day, and the content will be on my website, bassdropkeys.tv. So come support your boy. I really appreciate all the love from everybody. Thousands of you have told me that I'm the person that got you into mycology, that my videos helped you guys out. Now I'm asking for your help. Keep supporting me. Don't stop supporting me. Come over to my website, bassdropkeys.tv. Just because they took me off of YouTube, don't mean that we got to stop right now. We're not going to stop. We'll just keep the community going off of YouTube. But all right, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into this. Once again, this is the first episode of the Rookie Mycologist podcast. I hope you guys like it. This is different from me being on this side of it. Usually I'm the person that's being asked the questions. Now I'm the person asking the questions. So I hope you guys like it. Much love to you. Come support me. bassdropkeys.tv. All right, guys. So as I was just telling you in the intro of the video, We got one of my favorite people in mycology, PGT here. PGT, thanks for joining me, man.
Thanks for having me, Rookie.
I want to say, first of all, I want to say thank you for inspiring me because whenever I was learning how to grow mushrooms, you're one of the people that I use. Well, you already know that because I mentioned it in a couple of the videos, like the bulk substrate videos and a couple other videos that I use from you. So I appreciate you doing this.
Yeah, for sure. I love like mushrooms. Like they've changed my life, so I'm happy to change your life too. And I know this has a big effect for a lot of people. So yeah, glad to
For sure.
glad
So
to do
starting off into it, I just really want to find out more about you. Where are you from?
well, as the name implies, I'm from Philadelphia.
Well, you just never know.
um, yeah, for sure. Yeah, the whole Philadelphia thing. I mean, that's where I was born and raised.
Oh, okay.
Mainly in South and Southwest Philly, parts of Philly. Um, yeah, so grew up there. I don't live there anymore. I'm kind of nearby, and yeah, I got the whole idea. I guess kind of run off of the skit with the "It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia" thing. Like I was
Oh, right.
watching that
Okay.
show,
Hmm.
so yeah, I kind of took the play off with that, and I just wanted to try and teach people about mushrooms. So came up with Philly Golden Teacher is the name.
How long ago was it that you came up with that?
The name,
Right, Philly Golden Teacher.
probably around like COVID time,
Oh, okay, okay. So you
like
wasn't
2020.
were you making content before then?
No, I was participating in the community before then, but as like a different name at that time. I didn't decide to do the PGT thing and become Fake Golden Teacher, but I did it as a hobby of mine. During like 2017 is when I actually started. The channel
Right.
just didn't start until like 2020.
Oh, okay, okay. I got you. So were you always into mycology growing up, or did you get into it when you got older?
I got into it when I got older. Yeah, it's I sought it out for mental health benefits.
Right,
So it led me down the path to try and deal with that, and I tried traditional medicine, and it just wasn't working for me. The meds they gave me very horrible side effects,
oh, I see.
um, and it just kind of made me numb my emotions in a way. Like I wasn't experiencing anxiety anymore, but I also wasn't able to experience other emotions. And it's just kind of everything was bland. Um, so I got off the meds, and I came across a TED talk that talked about psilocybin helping with depression. So it kind of got me looking into that, and I'm like, how do I get mushrooms? Like I started Googling and then figuring out how to grow them because I don't know anyone that has them. So
Right.
yeah, I just went on the internet, looked up information, went down the path of mycology from there.
And whenever you was doing this, was there a certain moment that you had like a aha moment that made you say, I want to start, getting making content and showing other people how to do this?
Kind of at the time, I was consuming content on YouTube for
Right.
mycology as well to try and grow. So I can tell you, back when I started on YouTube, there were a couple people in there that I watch. Willie Michael was one of them.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I watched him. Yep.
There was Home Mycology.
On mycology. I don't think
Yep,
I've seen that one.
yep. He started a while back as well, before me as well. Um, his channels got taken down a lot of times,
Yeah. Yeah.
unfortunately.
Sure. I know about that.
Um, so um, yeah, there was another guy named Arvin47 or something like that. He made content as well on growing. And yeah, and there wasn't a lot of other people. I mean, I watched Gary from Fresh Farm Fungi, and I watched a lot of gourmet YouTubers,
Right. Right.
but there wasn't anybody doing anything on this side of the thing, the active sides. So
Right. Right.
um, yeah, and I decided why don't I give it a shot? Because I have some experience with some graphic design. I messed around with Photoshop growing up in my teenage years, so I kind of utilized that skill to kind of give it a shot. I did it as a fun way to just be creative, and
Right.
I'm just surprised that it just took off.
Did you start on YouTube or did you start on another platform?
Now I started on YouTube.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I knew starting a channel going into it that it's probably going to get banned or taken down.
Right.
Just like I've seen other people happen to other people. So it's like, whatever. I
Right.
just do it for fun and see where it goes. And Yeah, it was just purely for fun at first. Like I didn't think that that many people would start watching it. So and
I didn't
then
want to take the
yeah,
conversation here already, but do you have any backup plans? Because obviously, I got taken down. 90 got, plenty of people that got taken down. I don't want you to get taken down, but it's always a possibility. You got plans on if that happens?
yeah. I mean, I exist on multiple platforms. So
Okay.
I'm on Discord, I'm on Patreon, I'm on Reddit. Um, I'm not on TikTok, so there's a guy on there with my tag. That's not me on TikTok.
Oh, same thing for me. I wanted to tell you guys too. So the Ricky Mycologist you see on TikTok is not me, even though they're using my logo, my
Yep.
government name, my face, my post. They just literally took what Instagram banned me. How about this? Twitter banned me, Facebook banned me, TikTok banned me, everybody banned me.
Yeah.
And I think it's really just because people took my logo and my name and started scamming hella people.
Yep. Same thing with mine. I try to just warn people about it, but I can't do much to really stop it, to be honest.
I spent so much time and energy telling people I'm not selling anything. Don't get scammed. I even got everything verified. Got my government name out there. Everything verified just to show people, look, this is the real one. This is the fake one. Don't get scammed. And every day, Keys, you took $3,000 from me. I'm like, you sent $3,000 to somebody on that claiming to be me on the internet. That's crazy. But
Yeah,
what can you do?
I've gotten the same experience to people emailing me, sending death threats at me. Like I scammed them. Like it's not me, dude. Like
Right. It's so crazy.
wow.
I was doing those live videos every Monday for the most part, and I do those live videos, and it's so crazy how they can always find the right person after they get scammed. But why can't you find the right person before you're scammed? It's like I'm sitting here telling you every video, it's not me. It's not me.
I
People
know.
just want to buy mushrooms. I think
It's just wild, to be honest.
it's like one of those things where we're on here preaching trying to teach you how to grow it, how to grow it. I'm here and saying, look, guys, I'm trying to learn how to grow mushrooms. And every day, yo, sell me this and sell me that. And I'm like, why don't you just grow it like I'm doing it?
I agree. I mean, that's kind of what led me down here. I love this as a hobby because of it, but some people, just don't want to put the effort into it.
But that's true. So whenever you came into it, you came of it as more of a passion and not like science, right? Do you have a science background at all?
No, not really. I sucked at science, man. I flunked out of physics class. Like,
Okay.
it made me change my major. Like, I was gonna go in for computer science, man. That's how much like
Oh,
I thought I
okay.
was gonna get into science. Like, nope, nope. And I changed over to business management in the
Oh,
end.
there we
So
go.
yeah.
All right, that's great. So you growing up, any siblings or you're a single kid?
Okay. So interesting thing about this is I am the youngest of eight, and
8. Big family. Okay.
they're all half brothers.
Okay. 8. Man, that's a big family though.
Yeah, it is. I consider myself an accident. So
Happy accident.
yeah, I would say so.
The youngest, that's great. So is it what, 4 boys, 4 girls, 3 boys, all girls, 1 boy?
It's five girls and two brothers, five
Man,
sisters
a
and two
lot of
brothers.
girls. Okay. All right. So you started becoming Philly Golden Teacher. You said 2020.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much right around when COVID happened and people were just laid off from work and just trying to find some hobby, something to do to keep their time. And I got into mycology during that time and started making videos because of it.
Do you remember your first grow that you ever did?
Yeah.
Was it successful or did you flunk out of it like me? It took me 5 times to get it right.
No, I got it right the first time. I did the PF Tech.
Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I did
With the
the
jars.
rice flour cakes. Yep, with
Yep.
the yeah, and then instead of doing the shotgun fruiting chambers with them, I grated them with a cheese grater into a shoebox with cocoa core.
Is that on YouTube?
No, that's on what does it call it? Shroomery.
Shroomery.
Yeah, it's one of Bot's tech.
Ah,
Um,
got you.
so yeah, it's kind of what got me started, and then it was a lot of work for it at the time. So I never took it too seriously, other than that one successful grow that I had, because I had the access to the medicine, and I had enough for myself, and I'm good with that. And yeah, so I didn't get serious with the mycology until around 2020 happened, when the Uncle Ben's thing came out. And back then, before it became the Uncle Ben's tech, it was called the Spider-Man tech.
Spider-Man tech? I've never heard that.
Yeah, yeah. It was called Spider. Well, it's like they had two names at the same time, but because of the Uncle Ben's thing and the Spider-Man thing, it's kind of bunch of people call it Spider-Man tech back then. But either way, it's the same thing. It's just a easier way to. It's kind of simplified the sterilizing the grains
Okay.
process down to
Right.
make it easier to grow. So it got me back into the hobby, and then really, trying to dive down that. And then I ended up like having success with the Uncle Ben's thing, and then I started buying like a bunch of Uncle Ben's back, and then I had a bunch of them contaminate. Uh,
Oh, okay, okay.
so then I decided to buy a pressure cooker, and then it
Right.
was off to the races after that.
I have a pressure cooker downstairs in the garage that I bought pressure, and then one of those nice burners that they be setting them on.
Hmm.
So I have
Yeah.
them. I haven't opened them yet, but I have them.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite grain, or what is your favorite thing to inoculate? Your favorite way of growing them now?
I use whatever I can get in the area that's kind of cheap.
Okay, there we go.
So
That'll work.
yeah, I rotate between. I mean, I'm kind of leaning more towards millet. Millet's been my favorite to work
Millet.
with.
Okay, yeah.
But I've got bags of corn. I got bags of bird seed around. Sometimes if I catch the oats on sale for really cheap at the Tractor Supply, I'll have that laying around.
Right.
But yeah, I got a couple of bags of different grains at the same time. But if I were to go out consistently, keep buying more, it just kind of depends on what I have left. And if I tend to favor anything, it would be millet.
Right. That's one thing that I don't think about. I know I'm privileged in a way because I don't have to worry about buying a bunch of stuff.
Hmm.
I've been fortunate that, North Spore to give me whatever I need. So that's the reason why I haven't started pressure cooking my own, because it's just so easy just to email them and they'll just send it to me. If you guys have watched any of my previous content, then you know how much I love the North Spore products. I use everything from North Spore, from their grain bags to their mono tubs to their substrate to their Martha tents to everything about North Spore. You know I love them. And I want to thank North Spore so much for sponsoring the podcast. If you guys want to get any of the great North Sport products for yourself, use the code BassDropKeys. That will save you 10% off any order at northsport.com. I got to say that my favorite equipment that I'm using right now from North Sport is the Boom Room 2. To me, it's the best way to make sure that your mushrooms have the proper humidity and environment to give you the best mushrooms that they possibly can give you. So once again, if you're a rookie getting into mycology, or maybe you're a veteran who's been doing this for years, North Spore has something great for you. Come over to their website, use the code BassDropKeys to get 10% off any order at northspore.com.
Yeah, that's true. I just like doing things kind of like
You're a
being more creative
DIYer.
with it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
people like
DIY my own
DIY.
still airbox and stuff like that. It's just like a I don't know. It's like a part of the process of Zen to me in a way when I deal with it.
No, I get it. There's a lot of people that like the DIY. With me, everybody's different. With me having so many different responsibilities, and like this is not the only thing that I do, I need to be able to be more efficient with my time. So I always tell
Yeah.
people you got to spend either time or money, either one of them. You know what I mean? So I'm just fortunate to be a content creator that I can just, hey, let me get some grain bags, so that way I don't have to do it. Is there certain mushrooms that you lean towards growing now, or do you just try to do everything, or do you have any favorites that you like growing? I guess.
I have that culture going around. I keep that out for sure. It's popular, so it's well known, so it's a staple. That's what I think. And then finding mutations along the way in the grow and trying to clone them out and grow them out and try to see how unique the different mushrooms can become. That's my favorite part of this hobby is seeing how unique each mushrooms can get and how I have no idea like words to describe how they form, how they look and produce naturally like that. It's amazing to me. So
It really, I only been doing it for obviously shorter time than you. And some of the things that I've seen, I'm like, this is crazy. This is nature.
Sometimes I think it's like the fractals from like high psychedelic trips, like trying to force
Okay.
itself into this dimension.
Oh, wow. There we go. Now we're talking.
You know.
Do you happen to remember your first experience with mushrooms? When it was?
Yeah, I would say I've had two first experience with it. I mean, I've had it when I was
How's that
younger.
so?
I've had it when I was in college. Um,
Okay.
and I sort of had I started off the trip good, and then I halfway through I got paranoid from being outside.
Right. Okay.
And then it turned into a bad trip, and it kind of scared me away from mushrooms for a long time,
Right.
um, until recently in my later years, in my later 20s, I started looking into them again for depression, and that's what led me to have the courage to try and take them and try and see what this has to offer.
Oh, okay. So you had the first experience, started good, ended bad, and you like forget this for a while.
Yeah.
Then you came back to it.
Yep.
I got you. Well, my first experience was I was in the army on the
Okay.
army base, and these guys was like, "Hey, we're gonna go to a rave." I never been to a rave before. They're like, "Yeah, we're gonna take you to a rave." I'm like, "That's cool." We get over there to this big club downtown, and this girl was outside. She was like, "You guys want shrooms?" I turned and looked at them. I'm like, "Yeah, we want shrooms." They're like, "Hell yeah, we want shrooms." I'm like,
Oh
"I
my
guess,
god.
I guess we do want shrooms." So we're standing in it. It was one of those ones where if you had tickets, you going on this side. If you didn't have tickets, you got to go to the other side of the building. So we go to the other side, and this guy was this part is obviously not going to be on YouTube portion of it, but this
Uh huh. Oh my god, you hippie flipped.
I'm like, I didn't.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So have you ever done any foraging? I don't feel comfortable in my skills enough to go foraging.
Yeah, I mean it's not that hard to be honest. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do. I'm just out and about in the woods. Like I like walking my dogs and in the
Okay.
parks and just looking around on the ground, and then I'll spot tons of mushrooms here and there. Like the more you do it, the more you have an eye to kind of like spot mushrooms.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So,
You got to have an eye though, or you could get sick or even worse, right?
no, I mean, you don't want to eat them. I just spot them to try and identify them. Like I'll take
Oh,
pictures
I
of
see.
them, and I'll like put them in the mushroom app. Like take a picture of the undergill, the stem, the cap, and like
Oh,
it'll
that's
try
cool.
to help identify what kind of mushrooms they are for you. So yeah,
That's cool as hell right there.
and then hey, that type of mushroom grows in this area. Like I have honey mushrooms grow in my backyard every single year. And they're edible. Like if I wanted to, I can go out and eat them. But I ate them the first 2 years, and then I'm kind of like, okay, I've had them now. They're kind of like oyster mushrooms. But yeah, they just grow naturally in the wild. And I found lion's manes out here, chicken of the woods. Like
Oh,
they're
okay. Turkey
chicken.
tail.
Yeah. Oh, you spot turkey tail all the time. All the time. Those are the easiest ones to find.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for anybody who's brand new to foraging like me?
Go out with someone that's experienced, pretty
Right.
much. Um, yes. I mean, there's probably people that are advertising like mushroom foraging tours in the
Right.
area.
Okay. Right. I heard
Um,
of those. Yeah.
So look them up and then, go to them and then you'll learn a lot from them. And then whatever you learn now, you kind of just go, walking around and then you just know, at least, you know more about your surrounding now than, you know, so that's how I look at it.
So secondary, you was talking about honey mushrooms. Is that your favorite one that you foraged that you got to eat yourself?
Oh no, morels are my favorite.
Morels. Okay.
Yeah, they're like the crown jewel, like best tasting gourmet mushroom to ever exist type of mushroom. I don't know. They're really good compared to all the mushrooms that I've eaten. I've eaten lots of different kinds of mushrooms. Um, so
Right. Just recently there on the channel, I did the gourmet mushrooms from because Northport, they have the fruiting blocks that you can just get and they're already colonized. You just
hmm
gotta just finish them off. And
yep.
so whenever I was doing those gourmet mushrooms, I didn't realize that, because I'm so used to doing it on our side of it that as soon as I harvest them, I go ahead and dry them out. With those gourmet ones, I harvest them and then I put them in the refrigerator. I didn't realize that they go bad so fast.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's why you
like
don't see them
super
in
fast. I'm
the.
like, wow, you got to have a plan for them right away, or they go bad fast.
Yeah, that's why they don't sell them at the supermarkets.
Right. I'm just so fresh. I'm like, wow. Because I'm like, I'll sit them in here a couple of days and I'll figure out what I'm gonna eat or whatever.
Hmm.
A couple of days, they're already like, I'm like, no, I can't even eat these now.
Yeah, so the best thing to do is dehydrate them, and then later you can add them in a soup or something like that. Like I'll put them in like
Right.
my ramen soup and just rehydrate them and eat them that way.
That's what I was like, I should have just dried them out like I did before the other ones.
Yeah, I do the same with morels. I'll dry them out and then I'll put them in my soup. Like they're so good. They store very well once they're dehydrated.
Have you gone through the process of taking a dried mushroom and trying to bring it back as far as growing it?
I have thought about it, but I haven't actually done it. It's just a
I
lot of
seen
work.
Billy Michael do it. I was going to do it just for the content, just to see if you really could do it.
Yeah, go for it. People would love to see it. Yeah, I think there might have been some videos that might have floated around of somebody showing how to rehydrate a mushroom and then grow it back out again onto agar. You might have to do some work to clean it up, but it's doable.
Now, as far as moving on, um, those cards that you have, like those, was like kind of like trading cards. I think
Yeah,
was that your idea?
yeah, pretty much. I love Pokemon cards. I mean, that's kind of where it started from. I mean, I wasn't one to collect a lot of it. I mean, I did when I was a kid. I had a whole binder worth, but
Right.
as an adult, I didn't have them anymore. But I just thought it was cool to just try to make some mushroom cards, like tarot cards or something like that, that sort. So I wanted to put my own spin to it, and I kind of just came up with those. And my wife draws the artwork on it, so
Yeah,
pretty
they're
much.
really cool. I appreciate those that you sent, and I'm going to be doing some. Obviously, you sent me those before I moved, and I brought everything with me, so I still have them. So I'm going to be running some of the stuff that you sent me. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, so the whole goal with that thing there is just to try to see how many different unique looking mushrooms that I can collect.
Right.
So each one that was picked out for the cards, I picked them out specifically because of how different they look in terms of uniqueness in their own mushroom profile. Um, so I'm surprised to see how far we've come along the way now. I'm up to almost 30 cards.
30, man. Now,
So
your
yeah,
genetics, is that something that's always available for people if they want it?
yeah, I mean, I always have stuff stocked on there. Some stuff is out of stock, and I'm working on restocking. But yeah, just whatever I have on there is what's available at the time, and check back once in a while. And if I've restocked, I'll shoot out an email to let people know I've restocked it.
And for everybody that's watching, if they want to get your genetics, where can they get them? On
Yeah,
the website, I will put those links. It's so crazy. I mean, me and you have, we know this because we're content creators. It's so crazy how, for me anyway, nobody ever wanted to be me until I got popular. Everybody's trying to be me. I'm like, this is crazy.
yeah, it's happens to many other content creators too. So
I never thought I would be one of those people. You see it happen in other people. You'd be like, yo,
yeah,
that sucks. And
yeah.
then you turn out to be one of those people.
You ever see David Goggins in the comments trying to like sell you stuff, trying to like
Yeah,
sell you
yeah,
Bitcoin
right.
and
Yeah.
stuff like, or like you see Elon Musk try to say like, "Hey, send me Bitcoin here." It's like, oh well,
Yeah, it was so weird to going on other people's channels and seeing somebody using my name. Hey, this is Ricky Mycologist. You want this? Do this. And I'm like, yo, that's not me.
or sometimes they'll say they're working with you to
Yeah,
do stuff, and it's just like, no,
no,
you're not.
not at all. I never talked to you before. All right. So do you have any other strains that you're working on right now, or any other crosses that you're working on?
No, not really. I've taken a break from mycology a little bit, just to kind of focus on other aspects of my life. So it's mycology is it's a hobby for me. I like it
Right.
better that way. Um, I have a full-time job that I do outside of it that I enjoy. I have a family. I have 3 dogs that I take care of.
Right.
So a lot of responsibilities. I also take karate classes. I'm trying to get
Oh,
my
that's
black
cool.
belt. I'm actually trying to become, a sensei of that.
Oh, there we
Uh,
go. A real sensei. There we go.
yeah,
You
for
are a real
sure.
sensei just on the mushroom side. Talking about the other side now.
Yeah, no, I'm determined to get my black belt.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. It's totally different. I was talking to 90 guys. Whenever I say 90, I'm talking about 90-second mycology. You guys don't know. PGT knows. But I was talking to 90, I think yesterday, day before yesterday. We was having a conversation about that. It's different for me because I'm a full-time content creator. and you guys have other responsibilities and jobs and different aspects that you're trying. Me, I'm a content creator. This is my life. This is my job. So it's kind of different for me a little bit.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that, man. I tried it out too. I tried to be full-time content creator, but it was just way too much stress on my end, and um, it
I know
was
what
just
you mean.
it was just messing with my mental health. So I was at home most of the time. I was kind of isolated. I don't have coworkers anymore. When I quit to go pursue that, it got very lonely. So I started going to therapy to deal with that. And then I started working to fix it. So I started going to karate to make friends there,
There we
and
go.
then I started getting involved at church as well. So I made friends there. So I solved my loneliness issue. But at the same time, um, it's just better that I have a full time job that I work at for stability,
Right.
because the content creation thing, it varies by month, and that the
Yes.
uncertainty of it just gives me too much anxiety. So it's not for
Yes.
me. I
Yeah.
learned it was not for me. I gave it my shot, and I liked it. I
Right.
like it as a hobby. I'm going to continue doing it for sure, just because I still love it, but at my own pace, and I'm not trying to rush for anything. Um,
Right.
as long as I'm in a good headspace, I'll be happy to continue making content. So I'm still gonna make videos for sure, but I'm just gonna cook a bit slower.
Right. I got you. It is definitely is a trying to do it full time is definitely a work. I guess I'm so
I
used
know.
to it.
The last video I did, the Smash Tech video that I dropped last month, that was I collected footage over the course of like 5 6 months to create that video.
I watched
So
that video.
yeah, that was the start from, the crossing. It's very special to me. It's very near and dear to me, and I got to experience it as well at MycoFest. So it was an amazing time, like watching the sunset and into the night sky on a
Right.
big giant hill.
Going forward, do you plan on how often do you think you're going to be dropping videos?
Pretty much when I get time around to doing the editing, I've got a lot of footage just backed up.
Right.
I need to just put some time into the editing, and right now I'm just in the process of just managing all my other responsibilities. So when I have some time to work at it, I'll chip away at it.
Oh, that makes sense. I think for me, I became a content creator in 2016, 2016. When
Hmm.
I came in, I had the mindset of I don't want to work for anybody. People are different. That stability and having a job is great, especially you got that paycheck coming in whenever you get paid or whatever the case is. That's awesome.
Hmm.
For some people, I came from the military. And I guess I had enough of people telling me what to do. So I was
Okay.
just like, you know what? If I could become a content creator and make my own schedule work for myself, to me, that'd be better than punching somebody else's clock. So I really just wanted to make 35, 40 grand a year. I figured if I could do that working for myself, that's way better than trying to build somebody else's company and got to listen to their dress code and their bullshit.
Yeah, it's not. That's a good way to look at it too.
So I think what I want to do now is because we were talking about content creation. We're both obviously content creators.
Hmm.
You were saying a minute ago about, you got a family, job, and everything. Whenever you became a content creator, did you find it hard to balance doing the content along with your other responsibilities?
In a way, yeah. I think when I first started doing it, I was more into it at that time. I guess it's like that honeymoon phase.
Right. Well, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, you're so excited about it.
Yeah, yeah, I've had that. So now it's kind of at the point where I'm just at the comfortable stage.
Right. So
So
everything is like just the way you like it and you're good to go.
yeah, it makes me happier that way rather than trying to like bend myself to mold to expectations set upon others. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I do. And I know exactly what you mean for sure.
So yeah, and my boss is a pretty good boss. He cares about the company. He's a good leader. Like I'm okay working for him. Like he's run his business for over 100 years now. So I mean he's steady. Like he knows what he's doing. Like I mean not him. Like it's a family company has been
You
running
know,
it
I
long.
know what you mean. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I mean I'm happy working there and happy to be doing mycology as a hobby.
That's awesome. What do you think is the most rewarding part that you've gotten from mycology overall?
Like you're asking me personally,
Yeah, you personally.
probably the impact that I've had on the millions of people on this. world.
That's
Like
awesome. Yeah,
I'm not planning to have a kid or anything. So I mean, like if I go, I'm happy to go. You know, like that knowing that I've left somewhat of a legacy behind. I made a difference in this world. You know, like I didn't think I would do this, but I'm glad to have done it and have met so many beautiful people along the way doing this.
definitely. That's great. That's the same thing. It's so crazy that you said that because whenever I guess I was worried about getting deleted at some point because you know you're doing so well or whatever the case is. Then I just got deleted, and all these people, thousands and thousands of people, let you know how much you helped them. You helped me start growing. I got my mental health is better now because of what you helped me do. And so it's like one of the things where they can take the channel away, but at the end of the day, I'm still the rookie mycologist. You know what I'm saying? And those people still have an attachment to me. So that's a great feeling knowing that you it's good to be useful, basically. It's great to be
Yeah,
useful.
yeah, for sure.
So as far as the content, is there certain content that you notice your audience gravitates more to as far as is it well obviously everything's education, but is there some aspect of it that they seem to like more than others?
I mean, a lot of my stuff is how-to videos on how to do make stuff, so that a lot of it gets rewatched a lot because of that, because people follow along to
Yes.
do their stuff. But in terms of new stuff that I'm trying to put out, I'm just trying to put out stuff that I um, feel passionate about or feel like fun to do, like something
Right.
creative in a way. So you know that's something that I'm planning up. I've got like a big list of stuff, video ideas, but like I narrow it down to what I want to pursue the most or what I find the most interesting, and then I'll document that and then I'll share that.
Right. That makes sense. That makes sense. Why do you think, you know, recently here, there's, I mean, even when you scroll on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, you see companies now that's selling mushroom this and mushroom that and mushroom powder and all the rest of it, whatever. Why do you think mushrooms lately has been so prevalent in our culture? You know, obviously there's more information out because of people like you and I guess I help too. People like me too. Now there's more information. But why do you think people are gravitating more and more towards mushrooms?
I would say it's always been a movement towards organic and like more natural stuff. So, I mean, it's going to get more popular along the way just as time goes on. And the acceptance of mushrooms now is starting to become more widely accepted, you know, with it being decriminalized in a lot of places and being used medically under trials for, you know, clinical trials. So it's gaining movement for sure. It's already kind of doing that process in Canada. Um, they're
Right,
they're
right, yeah, mhm.
they're booming over there much quicker than here. So I'm kind of curious to see how that goes as things time goes on. So I think more and more people find out about it, and more people just like it. I mean, what's I can understand some people not liking it, but like the people that do like it, like they really like it, and they're you know they're cool people.
What do you think when do you think it's gonna be nationwide legal in America, if you had to guess?
Probably never.
Yeah, oh,
I don't
wow.
know. At least not in my
Pessimistic.
lifetime. Maybe I don't know. Maybe when the AI takes over or something like that.
I wouldn't expect never.
The problem is it's just a lot of money in play to kind of lobby against keeping it the way it is because it's something that you can grow. So it's
Right,
like just like big pharmaceuticals kind of don't want you to have access to that because they want you to be dependent upon what they give you and
right,
what
on what
they
they're
want.
selling.
Yep.
Mhm. That's so crazy, yeah, well, you that's a good point, but I would hope that at some point somebody would have some sense and be like, "You know what? We need to change this."
No, no, it's just we I don't know. At least America as a nation doesn't seem to want to elect those type of people into office. So
That's true. I can't argue with you on that one at all. Now, do you have me? I've been tending to go towards liquid culture, but do you have a preference over liquid culture or multi-spore syringes? Usually, whenever I'm explaining it to the people, I let them know that basically you're just saving time whenever you use liquid culture because of
yeah,
the
for
whole
sure.
germination process. But do you have a preference?
Liquid culture would be the preference for sure. It's faster to get your stuff going. Plus, it's already been worked out, and you know that it produces. So, um, Otherwise, it just depends. But yeah, liquid culture most of the time. But if you want to try and go and pheno hunt, then you want to go work with spores. So once you get more advanced into mycology to the point where like you've grown it out, and now okay, let's see what we can find that's cool and unique. Then you start pheno hunting, and then that's when you want to work at spores again and see the different varieties of genetics that will pop up from the spores, and start selecting what you want out of it.
So you said that you rather have liquid culture, and you said you rather use millet, or you've been using millet lately.
hmm
Have you tried popcorn?
Yeah, I have.
Did it work for you?
Yeah, I did drippy corn.
Oh yeah, yeah, you did do drippy corn. I seen that.
Yeah, that's popcorn.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking about. I actually watched that. So crazy.
Yeah,
I watched every video that you have on YouTube for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. I mean, that's something that works really well. So I did it, but I still prefer millet just because of the ease for I do no soak with it, so
Okay,
it's just easier for me to do it than to try to drippy corn all the time.
so you've obviously already crossed mushrooms before. Could you explain a little bit how that process works as far as trying to cross mushrooms,
Okay, I can give you a quick overview.
if you don't mind?
But yeah, the Smash Tech video that I have goes over a little bit more in depth. But pretty much you isolate out single spores from your two parent mushrooms, and then you germinate out monokaryotic mycelium from those, and then those are what you use to try and cross with each other. Um, so yeah, it's just the process that makes it difficult. It's just isolating out the single spores so that you can get monokaryotic cultures going.
Now, have you tried to cross mushrooms before and it hasn't worked out?
Yes, I've done zero dilution before.
What is
Uh,
that?
That is when you mix up spores into a sterile water solution, and then you dilute it down to try and get like this solution that has like maybe 10 spores inside of it. And then you would run that out on an agar plate, and hopefully you can germinate or find you can germinate one spore,
Oh,
and then collect its mycelium.
that's the first I ever heard of that.
I think more or less it's just a lot of patience and a lot of agar plates you're gonna have to go through to try and do it, and then going through to confirm you've got monokaryotic culture. Now you got to do work underneath the microscope. So
Oh, I see.
it's a lot of work to cross. That's why you don't see that many people doing it in this hobby because it's just a lot of effort to do it. I mean, a lot of people have come a long way to try and simplify things down to make it easier. So there's content creators out there that do that too.
I imagine that got to be a lengthy process. It can't be done like very simply. I imagine.
It could be, but either way, you're going to be going through a lot of agar plates and messing around with the microscope to try and confirm you've got monokaryotic culture. So,
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Now, going forward in the future, if you could put on your, I like your hat that you're wearing. All you need is a crystal ball. But if you if you had a crystal ball, how do you think fungi is going to be used in the future? Like as far as like medicine, sustainability, food. As I've been doing research, I've noticed that they've been using mushrooms for a lot of different products now.
yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of research to be done about mushrooms. There's a lot about it that we don't understand or we don't quite know.
That's for sure.
So there's always new studies being found. I don't know if you've heard recently, but I've heard somewhere that they've been able to grow a mushroom that can be grown inside like a cubensis, but it produces muscimo, which is the
What?
active compound in the fly agaric, the red and white mushroom that you see in my background here.
Right, right,
Um,
right.
yeah, so you can cultivate that um, active compound there.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, mushrooms are it's a trip. It's like
Yeah,
with
so
mushrooms, the more and more I learn, it's like the more and more you learn, the more you realize you got more to learn.
yeah, there's lots of new species still being discovered. Yeah.
Sometimes I get questions on some videos. You're not a rookie anymore. I'm like, man, I'm still a rookie. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Do you know Alan Rockefeller?
Yes. Well, I don't know him personally, but I know who he is. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he's been doing it for a very long time. If you go to his iNaturalist page, which is like a little community for people that are into foraging, uh,
Okay.
he's probably discovered like thousands and thousands of IDs on different mushrooms
Wow.
on there, and he's just posts all the stuff that he's found and done research into. It's pretty cool. Um, Yeah, he's done 300 something thousand identifications of mushrooms across.
That is
Um,
crazy. 300,000.
yeah, and if you look at his calendar, you can see all the days that he went out and did foraging at mushrooms on his calendar. Like it tracks it. It's wild.
He's the real deal right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have any books, films, anything that you like that people could watch or listen to that you like dealing with mycology?
Yeah, actually. For documentaries, I would recommend people to check out Fantastic Fungi.
Oh, is that on Netflix?
Yeah, it is.
I think they got different episodes, right? I think I seen the first episode.
No, it's actually just one movie.
Oh, it's just one. Oh, it's one long movie. Okay, that wasn't the
Yeah,
series then. I believe I
yeah.
watched the first part of that because I remember seeing that thumbnail on Netflix.
But yeah, that's a good one. Um, so that goes more in depth about like the mental health aspects of mushrooms and that. There's also How to Change Your Mind on Netflix. That's also a good one. I think it's from based off of Michael Pollan's book, but I think on Netflix it's called How to Change Your Minds. That's another one
He has
as
some
well.
good interviews. Michael Pollan, he gives some good interviews.
hmm And then in terms of mycology show, Common Side Effects is one I would recommend anyone into mycology to check out.
I haven't
Um,
seen that one. Where's that? Common Side Effects. Is that on Netflix too?
no, it's on Adult Swim.
Don't Swim.
So you know the guys that did King of the Hill and Beavis and Butthead, Mike
Yeah,
Judge.
yeah, yep. Mike Judge and all
Uh,
them. Yep.
yeah, so he created the show Common Side Effects, and it's about this guy that's a mycologist, and he found this mushroom that supposedly cures you of all ailments. And there's pharmaceutical companies that are trying to go after him and trying to like steal this mushroom and like profit off of it and whatnot. It's a crazy show. It's hilarious too. But
Seems interesting.
it's
It's called Common Side Effects
yes,
on Adult
yeah,
Swim.
yep.
Hey, you guys, I'm gonna check it out.
And Mike Judge is in there too. Like he voices in there. Like it's crazy hearing the guy sounds like Hank Hill, just kind of like going off about like mushrooms and whatnot.
That's Hank Hill talking about mushrooms.
But yeah, great show. I loved it. I can't wait for season 2 to come out.
That's awesome. Getting down here to the end of the podcast. And what I like to do right now is I like to go through some quick fire questions with you. Just answer them first thing that you think of. It's all good. Foraging or farming? Which one do you prefer?
Foraging or farming mushrooms?
Yes, sir.
Foraging.
Foraging. Okay. Any reason why?
Because you never know what the heck you're going to find. When you're farming, you're always growing the same stuff over and over.
Yeah, good reason. Okay. Cooked, dried, or raw? How do you like to consume your mushrooms?
Cooked, please.
Cooked. Uh, Preference on which ones? Well, you said morels earlier, favorite,
Yeah.
and you would you fry them or
Yeah, I would fry them. I personally like to stuff them with cream cheese and then wrap them with bacon
that sounds
um,
good.
and make them into like morel poppers.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah, you bake them. Oh my God, they're so good.
That might be something I could do on YouTube right there. There we go. What do you think the most underrated mushroom is?
Most underrated mushrooms?
Underrated when it don't get a lot of you know spotlight, but you think it's a great mushroom.
Probably the bleeding tooth fungus.
Oh, I seen that on Google.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that one's pretty underrated. Not a lot of people know about that or give a love. Oh, another one is the dead man's fingers.
Dead Man's Fingers. I did a post about that as well. And it crazy. It looks like as we're talking about this too, guys, I'll put pictures up so you can see what we're talking about. Dead Man's Fingers has that name for a reason. It looks like Dead Man's Fingers. It's so crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely underrated for sure.
And the
And
bleeding
then
tooth one, it looks like it's bleeding. It's so crazy. We'll put pictures up for you.
yeah, I would say another underrated one. I don't know, maybe it's a little bit rated, not as underrated, but Boletus mushrooms. They're like a family of mushrooms that you can find all around that kind of look similar to each other, and some of them are really edible, and some of them are really good tasting too.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, Boletus is a genus, and there's like over like a different 100 different like Boletuses that are out there. And they all look different.
Now, a
So
minute ago, you were talking about the stuffed mushrooms with the bacon.
yeah,
Is
those are
that your
morel.
favorite dish that has mushrooms in it? Or is there another favorite dish that you have?
Another one that I like doing is lion's mane crab cakes.
Okay. Well, I'm allergic to seafood, but that does sound good. Lion's main part.
Well, then you can. replace the seafood with lion's mane, and then you can have lion's mane crab cake.
Okay. So your last main crab cake doesn't have any crab in it?
Well, I personally put crab in my lion's mane crab cake. I just use the lion's mane as additional filler
Filler,
be-
right?
because crab is expensive.
Yeah, that's what they say. Better not have to buy
So
any.
so yeah, that's why lion's mane crab cakes are so good because like I get like a big fat lion's mane or crab cake pretty much, and I only have to use like half the crab.
Ah, I got you. Lime's main filling the rest for you.
Yeah, yeah, and it absorbs the flavor of the crab, and the texture matches well with it. It just works out so well.
Are you what's your thoughts on mushroom tea? I see a lot of advertisements for mushroom tea now.
I think that I like them. I don't see anything wrong with them. I mean, if you like mushrooms and you like the way they taste, you want to have the tea, like go for it. I mean, there's health benefits there that can be had. Or I would say if you're not into the taste and you're trying to get it for the benefits, maybe it might be a little bit of placebo. I'm not sure. But yeah, mushrooms work differently for everybody, so it's like a try it, see if you like it. Move on from there.
But as far as the mushroom tea idea, you've taken mushroom tea before, obviously.
Yes, I have.
How do you like to make it, or have you made it, or did somebody else make it for you?
No, I make it. I DIY myself. um,
I don't know. Your wife could have made it for you. You know what I mean?
no, I just ground up some mushrooms, and then I'll steep them in simmering water. Like I'll heat up a pot of water. Like I'll pour
Right.
out a cup. I'll measure out a cup of how much tea I want to drink first, and then I'll pour that into the pan, and I'll just start heating it up until it boils, and then I'll lower the heat down to a simmer, and then I'll throw my mushroom in there, and I let it simmer for like 15-20 minutes. And then after that, I can strain the bits if I want to, or I'll just have it with the bits sometimes. And then I
Right.
add in a spoonful of honey in there, and you can squeeze in some lemon juice if you wanted to. And yeah, you can just have it the tea like that. I personally just like it as it is with the honey by itself, mushroom tea and honey.
Okay.
Um, that's good enough for me.
You got any thoughts on truffles? You think they're overrated? The people are like really into truffles.
I think they're amazing. I think they have a fantastic smell and flavor to them, especially if you've had like the authentic truffles where you get slices of it.
Mhm.
Um, the smell of it is much more pungent than what you find typically in like the supposed like truffle oil products that you have here in America.
Seem to be very, very popular. They got like truffle butter and different truffle products now.
Yeah, I mean, if you ever had truffle?
One time,
What did you think of it?
I liked it myself.
Okay, then I think you would probably like more truffle if you were offered it. It's just very hard to find.
Right. Kind of
But if
expensive, huh?
I mean, I've had them at Michael Fest. If you come out to Michael Fest,
Michael Fish, right? Okay.
you get to try them. I had them from William Padilla Brown. He's the
Hey,
host of
Wayne
Michael
Padilla
Fest.
Brown. I know exactly who that is. Yep.
Yeah, he's the host. Oh, you know him? You gotta come out here
Well,
and
I mean, I
meet.
don't know him
Oh,
personally, but I know who he is.
yeah. But yeah, he probably loved to see you at the Michael Fest too if you can
When
make it
is
out.
Michael Fest?
Happens in August every year,
In August. Okay.
like the first weekend of August.
Next Michael Fest, I'm there. Might have to definitely come August. That's great. So it just happened then.
Yes, it just did happen. Yeah, I went camping there 3 days.
Oh, I bet you love that.
I did. It was amazing, to be honest. The people there, the getting to connect with people, seeing all the people into mushrooms, and then getting to experience it there too. In a way, it's kind of like
Yeah,
it,
I'm into it. Next Michael Fest, I'm going for sure. That'd be cool. Mushroom art or mushroom food? What excites you more?
I'd say mushroom art. Yeah, you can go into all sorts of different spectrums in the mushroom art, whereas mushroom food, you're kind of limited to only certain mushrooms.
Now, this is going to be a hard question, kind of. If you could invent a new mushroom superpower, what would it be?
A mushroom superpower.
Superpower. Mushroom
Prob-
do mushrooms have powers for sure.
Probably a mushroom that can cure cancer.
Man, what a great answer.
Yeah, if you can have a mushroom. I mean, watch common side effects 'cause that's exactly what happens in there.
Yeah, so many of my family members have
I don't
taken it
want to.
on.
I don't want to spoil it any further. But yeah, definitely check out that show, Rookie. Common
I'm
side
gonna check
effects.
it out. I'm gonna check it out based on your recommendation. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, I would say people try to steer clear of like the mushroom gummies stuff that they see at the vape shops, because like people be putting like research chemicals in there,
Yes,
and you have no idea how your body's going to react to that chemical because it's never had it before,
exactly.
and sometimes that could be pretty fatal. Like it only takes one time to put your life on the line. So that's why I don't recommend it. If you're gonna do it, research and do it the right way, and know what you're taking, test it. Just don't be buying stuff that you don't know exactly what's in it, and be taking it. Like it's
Awesome.
dangerous.
All right, PGT. But before we get out of here, let everybody know where they can find your content other than obviously we all know Philly Golden Teacher YouTube channel. That's where I got introduced to you. But you said you're on other platforms. Let the people know about that.
And I'm on Reddit and Discord and Patreon.
Under
Uh, Philly Golden Teacher on all of them. Yeah, Philly Golden Teacher on Discord. Just know that there could be fakes out there too on
a lot of
Discord of
fakes,
me.
please,
But yeah, I'm the original Philly Golden Teacher on Discord, Reddit, YouTube,
everywhere.
Patreon. Just not on TikTok. That guy happened to snag my handle. Like it's kind of dumb because like TikTok, like I tried to register and TikTok had a character limit at the time, and it wouldn't let me. So I'm like, all right, whatever. And then later they released that limit, and then someone snagged it. uh, so yeah,
Yeah,
it's not me on TikTok. But yeah, anything else on my website will list my actual socials. But yeah, if you guys want to get a hold of me, probably like Reddit, you can get a hold of me. I'm not on Instagram. They banned me on Instagram.
oh,
I'm not
me
I'm
too.
not I'm not allowed back on Instagram. So
Yeah, me
um,
too.
so yeah, I'm on Reddit, Discord, still on YouTube, Patreon. Yeah, wherever I am there, you can get a hold of me. So
There it is. PGT, like I said, I appreciate you first of all for being cool with me from the start. You know, a lot of times bigger YouTubers, when a new guy comes in or a new person comes in, people start acting funny. So I appreciate you being so cool with me. I really appreciate you.
oh man, I think it's about spreading the love. To be honest, this the community is what I'm kind of in this for. I've made so many friends and connections through mycology that I've made a lot of lifelong friends along the way, and so I'm gonna keep doing mycology because of it.
Hey guys, everybody that's watching this, it don't cost you anything to be nice. Some of you guys like talk to me like I'm so bad. I'm like, I think I'm great for the community. I'm bringing in new people. I feel like I'm an asset to the mycology community. So I appreciate you not only just doing this podcast, but just being cool with me in general. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I mean, it takes work to edit videos and put up scripts and work through it. So it's like if you got the courage and the desire to do it and put out content, go for it. I encourage everybody to do it if they want to.
And
Put
not and it's very hard, especially you
it's
guys
a
don't know how hard it is to start doing something that you're not. I'm starting this. I never grow mushrooms before. So you know how hard it is to put out content where you're messing up and it
either
just stays
way,
on. You know what I
like
mean?
either way, just documenting your journey along the way and sharing it is plenty enough. I mean, you helping at least one person out there, and you feel good about that, continue doing it, man. Like, nothing wrong with it.
There it is. All right, PGT. Thank you very much for being my first guest on the Rookie Mycologist podcast. Since they deleted my channel, I'm calling all the favorites that I can that I can call in. So I really appreciate you doing this for me. It means a lot to me.
Yeah, man. I hope you keep making content, and I'd like to see what kind of mushroom adventures you get up to, and let me know. Keep in touch.
Oh, definitely, definitely. I appreciate you. I'm definitely going to keep making content. You guys know that you'll be able to find all my content right now on bassdropkeys.tv. Come over, and that's also where you're going to be able to get this full podcast. But I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks once again to PGT, and we'll see you next week. Remember, we're going to try to do one video per week as far as these interviews, one video per week, and then we'll sprinkle in some content in the middle of those. Thank you guys for watching. See you on the next time. I'm out. Thanks, PGT.
All right. Thanks. Peace.
But all right, guys, that's going to do it for today's podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. This was my very first episode. I will get better as somebody who's interviewing people, but I really enjoyed my time with PGT. And once again, PGT, thank you very much for doing it for me. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to see the full conversation between me and PGT, like I said, we talked for an hour and 10 minutes. Come over to my website, basedropkeys.tv and subscribe to my site. You do get a 3-day trial whenever you subscribe, so that way you can check it out. Going forward on the pod is going to be the same thing. You guys will get the edited version right here on YouTube. If you want the unedited version with everything, come over to my website. I want to thank you guys once again for supporting me ever since I started this 2 years ago. I really appreciate you. I'm asking for your support once again. Come over and support me, basedropkeys.tv. Let's keep it going. A lot of you guys in the comments over the 2 years has always said, yo, Keys, never stop making these videos. And my reply to you has always been, as long as you're watching, I'm gonna keep making videos. Right now, I'm just getting started with it. The site only been up a couple days and I already got 20 members. So I'm super excited to be making the videos for the 20 people that I got. And I'm hoping that you're gonna come over and join them. Thank you so much for all the love. I appreciate you. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out. Much love.